Hi students, I am Tanveer Malik. Today we will discuss about practical based assessment, that is PBA. What is PBA? PBA basically abbreviation of practical based assessment. In this year, Federal Board has changed its practical pattern. Instead of conducting a practical in labs, there will be paper, which consists of practical questions. So, list of physics practicals. These are the practicals which you have to perform in lab. And this list consists of two parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is of 60% marks of practical marks. That means it is of 6 marks. And part 2, it consists of 40% of practical marks. That is, it is of 4 marks. In part 1, there are 5 practicals. And in part 2, there are also 5 practicals. Part 1, one practical will be selected from part 1, and in question paper, it will be as section A. And one practical will be selected from part B, and in question paper, it will be mentioned as section B. So section A will be of 6 marks and section B will be of 4 marks. And all questions which were asked, these were taken from the list which is given, and these practicals are total 10. That means part 1, 5 practicals, and part 2, it also consists of 5 practicals. This will be your practical based assessment answer sheet, first page. In this page, you have to fill these columns, and these columns are: first is name of examination, so you have to write here SSC Secondary School Certificate 1. Center code, suppose your center code is 1166. Suppose anyhow this center code is written on your roll number slip. Next is you have to write the date of that practical. Here you have to write your roll number, and then you have to highlight this roll number. Suppose your roll number is 3257116. Suppose you have to 1 2 3 0 1 2 3. This must be dark. Then 2 0 1 and 2. Next is 5. Next is 7. Next is again 2. You have to dark these circles. Then next is 1. Next is 6. Circle must be dark. Next, this is the paper, model paper SSC1 physics. This paper is given by Federal Board. It is available on its website. Question number 1, this section A. This section consists of 6 marks. Attempt all questions and answer the question within the provided spaces. You are given the spaces. Question number 1, look at the vernier caliper and answer the question given below. This is the picture of vernier caliper. Which part of vernier caliper is used to measure the internal diameter of hollow cylinder? You have to measure internal diameter of hollow cylinder. So these jaws are used to measure external diameter. External diameter. This strip is used to measure depth. Depth of any hollow thing. And these jaws are used to measure internal diameter. So now read the question. Which part of vernier caliper is used to measure internal diameter? So this is CD part. So your answer will be CD. It is of 0.5 marks. That's enough. Or you can write upper jaws of vernier caliper. This is also correct. You can write upper jaws. Or you can write CD. That's correct. Question number 2. Write down formula to find vernier constant of vernier caliper. Vernier constant means least count. How you can find the least count? You have to write the formula. And formula for finding the least count is 1 main scale division. 1 main scale division divided by total number of division on vernier scale. Total number of divisions on vernier scale. This is the formula by which you can find the least count of vernier caliper or vernier constant. Next is calculate the vernier constant of vernier caliper. You have to calculate vernier constant of this vernier caliper. 1 main scale division. Vernier constant equal to, you have to write full vernier constant. 1 main scale division. 1 divided by total number of division. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. There are 10 divisions on vernier scale. This is the vernier scale and it has 10 divisions. 1 divided by 10, it is in millimeter. Or you can write 0.1 millimeter. That's correct. So section 1, in section A, vernier caliper was given. First is which part of vernier caliper is used to measure the internal diameter. So upper jaws, or you can write CD. Second is write down the formula to find the vernier constant of vernier caliper. Formula for finding the least count of vernier caliper is 1 main scale division divided by total number of division on vernier scale. Third part is calculate the vernier constant of vernier caliper shown in figure. So it has 10 vernier divisions. So 1 main scale division, 1 divided by 10. If there are 15 divisions, on vernier scale, then vernier constant will be 1 by 15. If there are 20 divisions, then vernier constant will be 1 by 20. You have to just divide 1 main scale division with vernier scale with total number of divisions on vernier scale. Question number 4. Look at the vernier caliper shown in figure and answer the following question. Now, next question, new vernier caliper is shown. And in this vernier caliper, first question is, what is main scale reading? It is of 0.5. You have to just write the main scale reading. This is the main scale reading. You have to write main scale reading before 0 of the vernier scale. This is the 0. So it will be 2.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 2.5 centimeter. What is the coinciding division of vernier scale? Which division of vernier scale is coinciding with the main scale division? 1, it is not coinciding. Second is not. Coinciding means vernier division and main scale division are parallel with each other. This is 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th line. If you see the 8th line, this one, these two lines are in front of each other. This is called coinciding line. So coinciding line is 8. Write down the formula to find the length of the vernier, length of the cylinder. Now you have to write the formula. Formula for finding the length, that is main scale. You have to write full main scale plus within the bracket vernier scale, vernier division which is coinciding with the main scale multiplied by least count or vernier constant. This is the formula for finding the length or diameter or any measurement. First of all, you have to write down the main scale, then vernier scale division, which is coinciding with the main scale division, and multiply this vernier scale division with least count. This is the formula. Calculate the length of the given cylinder. Now you have to measure the length. You have to put these values in this formula. First is main scale. Main scale is 2.5. 2.5 plus vernier scale division, that is 8, multiplied by least count. Least count in centimeters, that is 0.01 centimeter. In millimeter, it was 0.1. That means there are 10 divisions. So 1 by 10, that is the least count. But it is in millimeter. Since main scale is in centimeter, so you have to convert least count in centimeters. For converting millimeter into centimeter, you have to divide 0.1 with 10. It becomes 0.01 centimeter. So I have multiplied it with 0.01. So it will become 2.5 plus 8 multiplied by 0.01, 0.08. So total answer will be 2.58 centimeter. This is the length of the vernier caliper. Section B. Now section A is completed. It was of 6 marks. Section B. And this practical is taken from the list which was as part 2. This is the part 2. It also have 5 experiments. These are the 5 experiments in part 2. Now, second practical will be chosen from this list. And in section A, 1 practical is chosen from this list, part 1. And this is the part 2. Second practical will be taken from this list. And this practical is verify the principle of movement from this. So, section B is mother and child are at opposite ends of playground seesaw. Mother weighs 690 Newton and child weighs 140 Newton. Mother sits at 0.3 meter from the pivot. Distance of mother is given and these are balanced. First, clockwise force on child. Child is trying to move the seesaw in clockwise. This is the clockwise. And mother is trying to move the seesaw in anti-clockwise. So first question is clockwise force. This is the 140 Newton. Unit of force in Newton. So 140 Newton. This is the 0.5 marks. Anti-clockwise force of mother. This is 690 Newton. 690 Newton. Write down the relevant equation and calculate the result. Number 1. Principle of moment. What is the principle of moment? It is given in the theory book. That means clockwise moment equal to anti-clockwise moment, or you can write clockwise torque equal to anti-clockwise torque. Torque or moment of force are same thing. Sometimes it is written as what is the torque. Sometimes they can write as a moment of force. Here question is principle of moment. That means what is the principle of torque, or you can write what is the principle of moment of force. Sometimes it is written as what is the principle of moment of force. Sometimes they can write as a principle of moment. So this is the same thing. So principle of moment is clockwise moment equal to anti-clockwise moment. Clockwise moment equal to anti-clockwise moment. Anti-clockwise moment. This is the principle of moment. Calculate the clockwise moment due to child. Due to child. For finding the moment, torque, formula for torque is force into perpendicular distance or distance from the pivot. But here, distance from the pivot is not given. But mother distance from the pivot is given. So first you will find the anti-clockwise torque due to mother. And since it is balanced, so both clockwise and anti-clockwise torques are equal. So first of all, we will find the mother's anti-clockwise moment, and formula is force into distance. Force is 690 multiplied by its distance is 0.3, and it will become, you have to multiply 690 multiplied by 0.3, 690 multiplied by 0.3, 207. So this will be 207. You have to write the unit Newton meter. This is the anti-clockwise moment. And since clockwise and anti-clockwise moment are equal, so clockwise moment will also 207. Clockwise moment will also 207 Newton meter. This was the section B. This page is for rough work. If you want to calculate anything, you can write here. So this PBA is completed. In next session, I will solve another model paper and I will try to make more PBA papers from all questions. I will write questions from these practicals and make PBA videos and I will share them. Okay. Thank you.